Okay, all right. Let's go. Let's go to the leaderboard on the upside first, right? Because everyone wants to hear
Sure.
about upside markets, and we'll have Aaron change that for us real quickly, and we will go to the leaderboard on the upside. And what do you know? All right, I got to give Microsoft a stab here, right? You can't let the technicals go by. All right, pre-market high. Well, it's an after-hours high, 302 even. I would use that as a target, and then that's it. Above 302, I'd try and stay long.
Look,
Nothing on the monthlies until 315.11. I don't know. I mean, I just see it's just my contrarian instinct to want to sell this stock. It's probably not the right call, but 302 pre-market high. We got good old MSTR
that's
moving
the
off.
Bitcoin rally,
Yep, there you go. Wow.
which we called yesterday.
You called. I'll give you
Yeah.
credit on that one. MSTR trading at the highs of the pre-market session. You're above 300. Next daily high in that one. Wow, that's 312.90 if you're looking for another target here in MSTR. Oh, MongoDB sneaks in number 3 here on the leaderboard. Don't know if
Earnings.
this is earnings.
Yeah.
Okay. What you seen anything? I'm looking. I see a quad of highs here at the 235 area. So a little bit ways to go on this one.
Maybe I'm wrong on earnings on MongoDB. I was just gonna look
No?
them up. I thought it was. I thought it was earnings. I thought I had it even on my sheet. Maybe I'm wrong. No, maybe it's not earnings.
Okay. Let me go to let me check it here. MongoDB. I mean, there is a tech rally. Boom, boom, boom.
That's
Nothing.
a
I see.
significant. It's got to be news though, because it's up too much. So I'm just trying to figure it
Okay.
out.
Well,
Yeah, no. But
no.
Goldman had a bullish note yesterday. I'm not sure if that's the reason for it today.
Let's take a look at
Yeah,
good
no,
old.
it wasn't earnings. I'm wrong.
No, just a tech rally. Good old Nvidia trading up 612. Your super high charge beta Nvidia, always one of the leaders on the upside or the downside. The S&P that's trading up 612. I think for me Nvidia here 280 to 262, 18-point move. No, 281. So it's called 19-point move. I don't know, this 270 area, can you get back above there? Yesterday's high, it was way up there at 272.47. So not quite getting back to yesterday's high. Let's do one more on the leaderboard here. Let's go to China stocks here. I see Baidu. You get Dennis. I know you missed your opportunity in Alibaba. Baidu trading up $3, a long term downtrend here. You're
Tech
gonna re-
rally here helps that as well. We're obviously seeing overnight China rally up, but don't discount Microsoft's move on Baidu, Baba, and all the tech stocks over there. I don't know, Joel. I have too much geopolitical risk here to come in. Like Baidu, look at this chart on Baidu, like how straight down it is. I mean, it was 130 to 160, and they talked something about AI. I remember in that big pop up there, and it has just been a steady decline for the last month, straight down a perfect line. I mean,
no,
110 seems like major support here on Baidu. I feel like there should be a bounce trade here. The contrarian in me likes to, when you get to a major support level, try to take a shot. But then, geopolitical risk. I'm scared of
Oh
China.
man, this thing has been down. This had since March 30th for this entire month. I think it's had one update. One update when it went from or two. I'm seeing two updates. Two updates in the last month here. So let's see if you get a buy the dip opportunity. All right, let's flip to the losers here on TradeZero. And what is at top of the loser board? No shocker here. Well, it's not ENPH, but Solar. Boy, the
What
that
is
analyst from
ENPH? ENPH
yeah.
and SEDG. And
Look
we
at
know
that.
these two stocks pair trade very well together. If you want to do the pairs first, Solar does its own thing a lot of times, but ENPH and SEDG do trade very, very well together. We know ENPH was disappointing earnings. It is trying to make a new low on the move here right now. You never want to be buying stocks making new 52-week lows. And then SEDG is following suit and getting to the lower range as well. It's kind of more been range bound, but it's going to be hit here this morning. SEDG's got some support down there just under 280.
Okay, and the MPH, I just pulled up the pre-market chart, and they cleared out those 183 buyers with the vengeance here. We will keep an eye. The next monthly low in the MPH that doesn't come in until 175. So I'll back off by 181.33. I'll say, hey, 175 is your next monthly support level. And I just want to give props that, to this that sneaky downgrade to sell Friday after hours in First Solar. And that guy's got it right. First Solar now down 7
Turned it.
on this. Yeah, he turned it.
Yeah,
I mean, we talk
turned it.
about analysts that give, good and bad. I see Run is getting run here too. That's
Yeah,
another.
Solar's having a real rough day.
Yeah. And, anything else? I see the Cisco Kid on there too, a little bit farther down. That's down
So
48
quick talk
cents.
on CSCO. So what you see, and for whatever reason, is this is the ETF arbitrage playing out, and I've talked about this
Ooh.
before, and you're not going to read about this anywhere. You're not going to have any articles written on this, but I can tell you this happens. Is that there is, for whatever reason, when you get Microsoft reporting and you get Google reporting on the same day, if the QQQs aren't really rallying enough to make up for sometimes those, they actually start selling off other things, the non-tech components of the QQQ. Now, Cisco is tech, but for whatever reason, the algos that do it throw Cisco and Intel into the non-tech components. Maybe it's because there's so much value that they throw it in there, but you'll see certain stocks like KHC, you're going to see a lot of the consumer staples, the ones that are in the Qs. There's literally a list here, and I can just read them off to you, like Pepsi is in the QQQ. People don't know that, but Pepsi is in there. Pepsi's probably going to have a weak day today for the simple reason is that it's not a tech component, and QQQ is not really up enough to make up for all these other tech stocks being up so much. Yes, QQQ is having a fantastic day. It's up 1.1%, but Microsoft is a huge piece of that. And then you get the NVIDIAs and all the other tech stocks trading higher. The QQQ is actually not up enough to make up for those. So what they do is they turn and they sell the non-tech components of the QQQ. It's the ETF arbitrage at work. CMCSA is another one. It's probably going to be down today, and yes, it is as I bring them up. You've got
Which one was that
Costco,
stock you just mentioned?
Comcast. So here's
Okay.
like non-tech components of the QQQ: Pepsi, Costco, Cisco, Comcast. And Cisco is not, but they throw it in here. I don't know why. And I have it on my list. I have a list right here that shows all the non-tech components of the QQQ because I know on this day there's a couple times every quarter they all seem to move together. Gilead, ATVI is getting hammered on its thing, but it's on the list there too. KHC, Monster Beverage. I mean, you've got AstraZeneca, A Zebra, and Dollar Tree, WBA, and I do have some trading positions in some of these stocks. But just letting you know that some of these stocks will likely be weak here today because the QQQ is not up enough for as much as tech is up.
That's great. That's great input here, Dennis. Let's just finish it up here with a stock from the chat, and they're asking about Snapchat. Now, what you got to be aware of at Snapchat is that it's going to move. It's going to move big time off
Thursday.
the
Meta.
earnings are coming in.
It's
But
going to move
right,
off